Hello everyone, it's Christian again. This week we're going to be talking about saving your 3D file for printing. And we're going to show you three different ways: Flash 3D file, or a PNG file, a Collada file, and a PDF file. Well, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you have to understand that when the 3D image prints, that it's going to have to be rotated. It prints over the top, so you almost want to take this and move it straight like that in order to get the image to and then I'm going to move this to the ground over here. Let me just double check that. Because the image, it prints from down, or from up here down, so it just kind of lays a layer at a time and moves across, and then it just keeps building up over the top of that. So it's good to know that before you get into the printing process. So you can see there's my name. Let me just make sure that this is on the ground completely. I'm going to change that to 90, and 0, and 0 to straighten that up. So what I did over here was I put the angle directly at 90 degrees, I put the y-axis at 0 and the z angle at 0 as well, just to straighten out the my name on the line to make it look a little bit better for the printing process. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Flash 3D file, or the PNG file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to 3D, and then I'm going to go down to Export 3D Layer and click that. I made a file here on the desktop, so I'm going to save it to the Flash file, and then I'm going to go down here to the format and select Flash 3D. Now after I do that, I'm going to go down here to save. I'm going to keep it the 800 by 600. I'm going to make sure it's at PNG. I have it in the right folder, and I'm just going to title this just the base name, just so I know what it is, and then click OK. So as you can see, this created my file, and I can move it around. I can reset it a little bit too to make sure the shadows and everything are easier to see. Let's see, I can go left side, I can go to the right side, I can go top. And how I'm doing this is I'm going up here. This is the original, it's a little house button. Up here is the original icon that I pressed, and I can go back. I can show the bottom, which is upside down and backwards. I can show the front, show the left, right, and the top would be the top, since that's how I printed it. And to go back to the original form, I would just click the house button, and I can pan it, and I can basically just move it around any which way I want. And then it's kind of got the orbit button where I can just go back to the original thing. So that is a Flash 3D file. The next one I'm going to show you is the Collada file, or the it's a PNG file, but it's just a different format. So I'm going to go up here, do the same thing, up to 3D, go to Export 3D Layer. I'm just going to leave it the same title, make sure it's a Collada file, and then click Save. I'm going to go down and make sure it's a PNG file, and then I'm going to click OK. Now let me go check and open up my new Collada file, and you can see it's about the same. I can move it around. I can go in, I can go out with the zoom buttons up here. I can just grab it and pan it around. It's pretty cool. So that's another way to save a 3D file through Photoshop. Lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to save it as a PDF file. So once again, I'm going to go up to 3D, export 3D layer, make sure it's in my PDF file. I'm just going to save it as PDF. I'm going to go down to the file. You can save it as a U3D, or I'm just going to save it as a 3D PDF right now. So I'm going to click OK. Let's see. I'm just going to do save as PDF. And then let me click out of this. Click on my PDF file, and you can see that it is the same thing. I can zoom in, zoom out, stuff like that. And you can see down here at the bottom left, it shows each axis, which is pretty cool. So hopefully this helped you guys out, and hopefully I'll get better at it, and I'll be 3D printing stuff pretty soon. Alright, till next week. Bye.